G'day viewers. How dangerous is that? That's where intercoms come in very handy. I've got an intercom that I use with my moto vlog partner, and I tell you what, they are a godsend. Just to talk to each other on long trips and safety, so things like that. Yeah, you can warn each other about. Okay, so while my mate's getting some fuel, this intercom that I was just talking about, yeah, the one I've got is from Aldi. Obviously can't show you right now because it's on my helmet. So I've got this camera's on my right hand side of the helmet, and the intercom is on the left hand side. And as I said, it is an absolute godsend. The only downside on this one is the speakers. Not great, not too bad when you're just talking to each other, phone calls, but music, not that great. Not too bad, but not that great. It's a little bit piercing. The high end frequencies are quite piercing, so they're not real comfortable. So I tend to turn it down a little bit when I'm listening to music, just for those high frequency songs. They're not real comfortable when they're piercing through your ears. Also, it comes with a bracket that is not that great either. I have heard they break. Mine didn't break, but I thought I'd get rid of it before it did. So what I did was put some Velcro and stuck it to my helmet. You might see it in the mirror there, right there. I've stuck it on with Velcro. On the back of the unit, it has a like a bracket or a clip that clips into the bracket that's on your helmet. If you unscrew that, you can actually unscrew that clip off the unit and screw the back into the unit, and then you can actually you've got a flat surface, or it's actually a curved surface, so your helmet's curved anyway, so you put your Velcro on there and the Velcro on your helmet, and you just stick it on. Perfect. I will take some photos and stuff for it and show you.
$16.
For what?
It's dead dry.
Did you run out there?
Yeah.
I saw you pushing it.
Hey, you know what we'll do? We'll do a U-turn.
Yeah.
And we'll go down the first traffic light, turn left, and we're going to Jumping Creek Road again.
Beautiful. Yeah, so we'll take some photos of the unit, maybe even film it off the helmet so you can see it, and we'll continue with the review. G'day viewers. Well, as I promised, here's the review of the motorcycle helmet Bluetooth kit from Aldi, and the brand is the Cocoon. Now I've been using this for a while now, and just continuing on from my previous video where I was actually using it on my helmet. What you get in the package is you get the unit, you get a bracket, little Phillips head screwdriver thingy, Velcro pads for the speakers, charging cable, wall charger with USB connection. Now the charging cable is actually, I think it's specific to the actual unit. You can't use any USB cable. so that could be a downside. The booklets, one booklet and the startup guide, the speakers and the microphone, which I don't have here as you can see because they're on my helmet. Now, it's actually a good unit. It can only connect to one other unit, so that's, I guess, a downside. Okay, so the unit comes with this bracket. Now this is the bracket that is notorious for breaking. It does say in the instructions somewhere that not to tighten it too much because it will break. But sometimes I think you have to tighten it quite a bit for it not to move and slip when you're trying to take this on and off the bracket. On the unit, on the back, it actually comes with these notches. They're actually screwed into the back of this unit. So you've got one there and one there. I've just got them there loose to show you. And those notches actually slip into those grooves in the bracket. So when it's on your helmet, you can just slip the unit on and off the bracket. Actually do it quite easy, but as I said in the other video, I didn't want to damage this padding. Actually sticks out a bit, so I didn't want to damage that and just go sticking things under the shell, because you've got to put it under the shell, between the shell and the padding. So I've done away with that, and I've gone the Velcro option, and I'll show you that modification in a minute. Now on the helmet, I've got the mic in there. Let me see if I can get a bit of. There's the mic in there. Now, as I was saying before, it was digging into my face. I not modified it, but just moved it slightly, repositioned it, took the big sponge off it, and it was much better. The other mic is for this camera that I'm using. It's normally stuck in on that bracket there. So on this side that's the camera wiring, and this is the intercom wiring, which one wire is the speakers and one wire is the microphone. And the speakers, this helmet has little cutouts for the speakers, so it's quite easy to fit them in, and they're really close to your ear, so you have to really adjust the volume to suit your preference. So that's pretty much it. I highly recommend it. It's $60 for the unit. The only downside is the speakers aren't great quality, and it is only a 500 metre range, which is not bad, but you can only connect to one other unit. That is one downside. And having said that, I've actually ordered a new unit on eBay, which you can connect up to 8 people. So I'm looking forward to getting that, and when I do get that, I'll do a review of that as well. Right. Now the unit, as I said, I've done a Velcro modification. So I've just bought this Velcro here. I think it's just from Bunnings. You can get these. There's a hook and loop, little stick-on circles. So that's the loop. So this is the hook, and that's the loop. I'm not sure which one's which actually, but one's the furry one, one's the rough one where it sticks to the other one. So I've got the soft one on the helmet, and I've got the rough one on the back of the unit. I've also got a roll of sticky strip as well, so which I used instead of those circles. I used that strip, but it does the same thing. Now, when you do it, you have to take these 2 notches off it. These 2 notches, they actually sit side by side there, one there, one there. But when you do the modification, you actually have to take these out. So to do that, you take those screws out of the back of the unit, which are there, and you take the back of the unit off. Now these are actually screwed in. That screw's still in here. I left it in there so I don't lose them. But they're actually screwed in from the inside. So when you actually take them off, you're left with holes. So it's actually no longer water resistant, I guess. But what I've done is I filled in the holes on the outside and patched on the inside as well, and also put electrical tape over the top on both sides. So I guess water's not going to get in there. It's not officially water resistant, but I guess you're protecting it rather than just leaving bare holes there. So what you do is take those out, and you're left with a curved finish, which your helmet's curved anyway, as I said before, so it fits on there quite good. You put that strip on the back there, put the Velcro on the helmet, position it where you want it, screw this back onto the unit, and there you have it. Velcro modification, and hooks straight onto the helmet there. You just press it in, and I've never had any problem with it falling off. It's much easier to handle as well and to use, because when you charge it, you can just take it off, unplug it obviously, take it off, and plug it in for charging. I've got a charger on the bike, so we always make a point of putting them on charge, so then you've got a full charge when you go on your next 2 or 3 hour stint. The Cocoon Motorcycle Helmet Bluetooth Kit from Aldi. If you want one, go and get one. August they have their sales for motorbike gear, and they do change the gear a bit actually, so who knows, they might have a different unit this time. So thanks very much for watching. If you like what you see, press the like button, and thanks very much to my subscribers. I've got 15 so far, not many, but thank you very much. Keep asking questions. I'll put a link in the description of the Aldi Intercom unit. See you next time.